Alex, I'll say one thing to you. I'll say one thing to you. Don't you think it's a bit of a coincidence how he come in here and called you fake Alex? Bit of a weird coincidence, that isn't it?
Well, do you not think after the fact that what I had a conversation with him on the phone before he even gone and got you, because he said to me, wait, so what's actually happened? Then that's when I told him. And then he said to me, okay. He went, well, I know his stuff. He went, but I'm not just going to give it out. I'll add you to a call with him. So I said, all right, cool. So then he's done the WhatsApp. Then I've come into the call. We've had our conversation. I've left. And in that conversation after leaving, before that, I said to him, have you got dealings with PLM? And he said yes.
Well, all the comments are saying that Alex Sausage just said it's a setup.
Yeah, but he's going to sit in the comments now trying to get clout. This is what Sausage does. And you should know that if you know him.
I don't know him. This is the thing. He only randomly started phoning. He phoned me like a couple of weeks ago, randomly, the first time I've ever spoke to him.
Get in the box, mate, yeah, and state the fucking facts, or don't ever try and contact me again.
Andy, can I just jump in and say one thing? Mother Teresa's streaming us, and Leah's just come and told me they're slagging me off. Hello, Mother Teresa. Thank you for talking.
Don't even get them clout, honestly, lost. Don't even, because they're just a bully. They're just bullies. Just
do you know what? If that's not deflection at its finest, I don't know what is. Because
listen, he's got no clout without me. He needs me. I don't need him. That's the only way he can get viewers. He can't get viewers on his own and his own content.
No one just noticed the deflection at its finest. Andrew's just spitting out the most factual facts about Alex the Bottom, and he just twisted it onto this other Alex. Forget what Angie just said about me being friends with PLM members. Let me talk about this Alex. He just completely ignored what you said and moved on to Alex.
Because the situation, what I'm saying now, is a bit more serious about them fucking this, what she's saying.
But what, she's talking facts, and you didn't even back yourself up.
Yeah, but can I just say, Alex, when I was doxing that PLM server, you set me up. That 4 months ago, you set me up, and maybe people believe I was in that PLM server.
How did I set you up?
Because Johnny came in my live and said that I was doxed. He did it, and then I said, "There you go, Alex. I've never been part of that group." And you went, "That's no proof." And you wanted people to keep the hate train going in regards.
No, because literally, Johnny. The thing is, no, Ange, no. Let me say what was said, and I'll tell you exactly what was said. He instantly came in and said, "Angie, I'm a fan of you. You didn't do that. I did." So anyone, that is not proof. If someone comes in and originally says that I'm a fan of you, people would look upon that and say, you know what? He's probably just sticking up for her.
Oh, you know what? But why would you say that on TikTok when I had that 2K on to make people believe that? Well, it's not proof. When I was going through such a distressed time at thinking people was MPLM, why would you want people? It's like you wanted people to think, oh, well, it's no proof, guys, because he's a fan of hers. He's probably just saying.
Tony just said a good point. Yeah, 3 on 1. Tony just said it's 3 on 1. Tony, if you want to speak for Alex or want to come and talk with Alex, jump in. But Alex, I think the question is, yeah, why are you friends with ex-PLM members? Why are you friends with them?
I'm friends with Kat, right? All these have said that they have proof that she's done this. I have asked numerous.
Tony, that was exactly what your live was up when I came.
And literally, why are you here, Lost?
Oh, because I'm clout chasing. I'm trying to sell my product, man. Allow it, mate.
Another thing, Tony, I want to ask you a question because you're doing this awareness. So, do you think it's okay that Alex's friend, Kat, is the mod? Because you tried to out me 4 months ago. You got your information incorrect. No hate on you. Not having to go at you. But you got your information correct. I got all this hate because of what you said that I was part of this PLM group as well as Alex. Okay, right? Part of a PLM group. So why is it okay that Alex's friend and mod Kat, I've got evidence of, is part of that PLM group and also friends with Purple server?
Let
things about children. Do you find that acceptable, Tony? Please answer that.
Let Kat in then to defend herself, Ange.
It's a question.
I'm gonna go and have me grub anyway. But in my eyes, anyone that puts up a picture of a kid as their shit.
Friend Tony. Just a question.
Do you agree, Alex, with doxing of children and the things that are being said of children in that group?
I like Ketten.
I've never been a part of that group. I called them out numerous times before. Called them out.
Okay, so why is it that you're associating your friends, or some of your friends have associates with these persons, and you let them in your box and you talk to them? Why is that okay?
Right, okay, right. You're talking about what's been done and what's been said, right? When I've asked for proof of this fucking lost, no one's ever provided this
I'm
fucking
not
proof.
swearing at you. I'm not swearing
No,
at
but
you.
you know what, right? You don't know what
Wait
you're
a minute,
doing, right?
Alex,
Right?
wait a
Right,
minute.
right.
Can I just
It's got
say, you
nothing
had
to
a
do
go at
with
me
it.
for being in that PLM server because you said they were disgusting, they doxed children and all of this. But now you're also now backtracking and saying, well,
I
I've
ain't trying to backtrack still. You've tried to damage me, Andrew. I know what you've done. You've calculated it very carefully and you've twisted
Oh,
it.
I
And
damaged you,
everyone's saying,
Alex.
oh, Alex, Ange, if you know what, right? You know what you're doing. If you're really trying to make people hate me, but you know what? Nothing will ever come out about me, and you hate that because
No,
all
Alex,
your
no,
exposures of
Alex,
me.
I said I
Yes,
couldn't hear that
Angie.
voice
All your
recording. I
exposures,
don't know who
all your
Kay is.
exposures of me have been shit.
No, I don't know. Listen, I've always argued with you, Alex, as to why you've got Kat as a mod who was in that PLM server. I've always said that to you, and I'll say it again. Why? And you're doing this awareness with Dave and Tony, and you've got that as someone that was involved in doxing of children.
What the? There was no.
I say it every day, Alex, because I'm sick of people picking and choosing who they want to expose on this app when you've got Kat there as a mod involved in that shit.
Alex,
So, Alex,
listen, you know you've been presenting the proof on Cat. You said
remove her as a mod and defriend her.
Sorry.
If you saw evidence of that, would you remove her as a mod and defriend her?
Of course.
Evidence of what? What do you want to see evidence of?
Oh my God! All the accusations that you've been throwing, Ange, because you go on proof
Wait
apparently.
a minute.
You
The
got
fact that she was
100%
no,
proof.
Alex. Wait a minute. I'm going to mute you. The fact she was just in PLM server. We all know what PLM was about. Yeah, they doxed children. They spoke disgustingly on children. I heard it come out of Purple Aki's mouth. I've seen kids being doxed, even on TikTok. I've seen it. Okay,
Angie,
all right.
Angie, you know
Okay.
this.
The fact that
Listen,
Kat's been
Cat
in
was
the
in a
server
server.
and stayed in the server should say to you, I don't want to be friends with you anymore because you're in that server. You know what PLM is about. She doesn't have to dox children herself. She was in it. That's all that matters.
Angie, you know that
Listen,
woman.
listen,
in that,
Angie,
Alex.
2 seconds, Alex. 2
No,
seconds,
wait a
guys.
minute, Pantalan. This guy accused me of being in that server, knowing what that server is about. So did you, Tony.
That's why
So
I
did
cleared
you.
the
And
name.
you think
Angie,
that
one
someone that's a
second. Did
mod
you say you've
been in that server?
Angie, you've got a recording of a lady saying that she was in there. Who's that lady?
That's
Who's
Kat.
it? Okay,
Kat.
so he's asked for the evidence. Play it, and then
Oh,
you just.
I thought he meant evidence of doxing. I thought he meant
Well, there
evidence
you
of
go.
doxing. See, he knows
even
she was
listen,
in it.
the fact that she was even in
He
there.
knows she was in it. Here.
Yeah, there you go. Play it.
Comment.
Play it.
I've never denied being in it.
Can everyone
I've
pause,
never
guys?
fucking
Everyone
denied
mute so I
it.
can play this
Comment.
video.
You get
Can
in
everyone
it.
mute just for a sec?
Right, we're talking about Alex at the bottom here, yeah?
Right, this is Kat.
Say stuff, it's dark humour. I'm not saying everything he says is right, because sometimes it can be a little shit.
Right, first of all, she's talking about
It's
Purple
just
Aki.
words at the end of the day. And don't get me wrong, I am a survivor of abuse, so I know it can be triggering, because when I first come across him, he triggered me and I rang the police on him and I hated him. But when I went into the server and got to know what he was really like, it's literally just dark humour. There is no paedophiles in the PLM server, I can guarantee you that. I'm a mother of 4 children.
There you go. She was in the server. That's just enough, isn't it? The fact she was in it and she stayed in it, knowing that they were doxing,
Alex,
knowing
you're
that they're
not on
doxing
mute.
children, knowing that they speak disgustingly of children.
I'm not being
This is
funny.
Purple Aki. This is Purple Aki. This is who she's talking about. Her friend. Purple Aki.
You just heard that last right when she just clearly stated there's no paedophiles in there.
Oh,
They're
Alex,
just-
don't be stupid. You
But
just
why
told
would
me
you-
you found
why did
out.
Tony come
Angie,
for me?
Angie, one
Tony,
second.
wait a minute.
Angie,
I want to know
Angie,
why
listen,
Tony came for me.
Angie, 1 second, darling, because this guy is not going to manipulate me. You just told me if you were shown the evidence that you would unmod her and unfriend her. You've just been shown the evidence. Don't try and protect her now. It doesn't matter if she says, oh, they don't do this, they don't do that. All anyone's got to do is type PLM into TikTok and you see exactly what these sick cunts are doing. So, now again, I'm going to ask you, do you think it's acceptable to have a mod who's been in PLM in a group that talks about kids like that? Yes or no? Because you're obviously a fucking weirdo. Keep on protecting these
Who's
sick
a
cunts, yeah?
fucking weirdo, mate?
Listen, do us a favour.
Who's the one?
Get
Who's
out.
the one that?
I'm
Who's the
calling
one
you a
that
weirdo.
fucking
I'm calling
uses
you a
TikTok
weirdo.
to advertise adult stuff? You
Listen,
fucking idiot!
get out of this
Who's the
box.
one that uses
Yeah,
TikTok
listen,
to
stop
advertise
shouting like the
adult
big man.
content? You
Stop
fucking idiot!
shouting like the big
You're
man.
a fucking idiot, Lost.
Stop
You use
shouting.
TikTok to use it
Stop
for an adult
shouting
platform.
like
You
the
weirdo!
big man.
Don't talk shit,
Stop
Lost.
shouting
You
like a
use
big man.
you use this
You're
platform.
like a woman.
Alex,
You are.
please, let me
You
ask
just
this
carry on
question.
moaning. Stop for a
Alex, can I
second.
please ask this question? Yeah, Tony went for me. Yeah, about the PLM because he thought I was in that dirty. That's what he called it, a dirty website. You knew that the Discord. Yeah, you knew that because he shut that server down. That's what he says. He shut it down and he got involved because of what they were doing, doxing of children, speaking disgustingly of children. So please don't sit here and say you don't know what PLM are about when you're friends with Tony. Please don't sit here and say you don't know about PLM because you know what they do, you know what they're about. She was in that server. And
Hold on, Ange. Didn't you
and
only
Tony,
have?
one sec, Flush. Tony came for me, and so did you, Alex, about me because you thought I was in that Discord because I'd been doxed, right? You thought I was part of them, all right? I've got so much hate for that, so much hate. But yeah, it's okay that Kat's been in that server and that has actually been in that server. That's different. It's okay. And I'll say that to you as well, Tony, official, if you're in here. You came for me, right, about the PLM, saying that I was doxed in that server because you thought I was a PLM member and I'd been doxed. I wasn't in there, okay? And yet you're okay with this.
Can you let Cat up, Ange, please?
Being Alex's mod.
But everyone's saying Lost hasn't got a clue. Let me elaborate something for you. The same PLM that you're saying I don't have a clue about came for me. The same people came for me. You understand that? I've had to send people in and do voice recordings just to protect myself. So these people came for me, yeah, on another app, not on Discord, not on TikTok.
Floss, do you know how many members? Do you know how many members? Apparently, I don't know. Do you know how many members are apparently in that Discord? Apparently, there's 2,000 members. Apparently, there's also 2 different types of Discord. One of them was obviously the PLM server, and the other part of the other side was the trolling of Lucy Rose, right?
Right. So in Discord, you've got the main Discord. So when you join Discord, I'm in some other Discord, right? You've got what's called sub chats. But you join the main PLM Discord to then enter into other sub chats. But you still see that sick shit. Whether you want to or not, you still see it. So your friend saying that she was in there to troll or whatever, your friend still saw that sick shit. She should have left by going, that's not okay, don't want to be a part of this. Even if you are plus a troll group, what you're doing is wrong.
I'm sorry, Lost. Is Alex actually saying Cat trolled people the wrong way?
No, Alex is trying to justify his friend being in there.
No. I played the video of her sitting next to Purple Wacky, talking about Purple Wacky as her friend. He ran it. And you know what he said once? He said children that get SA'd deserve it.
Yeah, Cat's in the box, Ange.
She's not. You keep saying she's not in the box, and she's not.
She's in the comments there. Request Cat.
Yeah, got it. This is also the person told me to go and unalive myself, by the way.
Yeah, I did, and I'll say it again if you call me a paedophile. First,
yeah, well, you know what? You're in the PLM.
Hang on, and you don't have to speak
like
me
that
because it won't work.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
No,
you're dirty.
You
You're
can't say
disgusting.
shit because you had kids in your group chat. You fucking weirdo.
Oh, my group chat. Oh, here's another lie. Get out of my box, you lie.
She's not talking about you, Ange. And she's not talking about you. And she's not talking about you.
I told you from day one I was in that server. You had me in your box.
Here you go.
I told you several times not to let PLM in your box. Did I or did I not?
Hello, I just played the video of you be saying you're part of.
You knew that months before, Angela. Yes, you
that's
did.
a lie.
Yes, you
no,
did,
no.
Angela,
Now you're trying to twist it around.
Your...
You're twisting it around. I'm kicking her. She's twisting everything around, trying to make accusations against me now. You heard the video. She was friends with Purple Wacky. She was in that server. She knew they were doxing children. And what did she call it? Dark humour. Dark humour.
No, you should let Cat finish, though.
No, because I think she's just vile. She's making accusations against me.
Yeah, your back was straight over the wall then when you thought she was talking about you and she weren't.
Well, listen, she did tell me to go and get an ROPE and go and HANG me myself.
You've also called her a peddler. You called her a peddler. You called her a peddler as well.
I mean, what do you expect, though, Alex? What do you expect when she's involved with people that dox children? I'm sorry, I'm going to question you. Yeah, I'm going to question you. If you find that okay, I'm going to question you.
Andy, mute Alex, because that sick bitch just come in here and said something, and I want to prove something to everyone. So I was on an adult app called Clapper. Now, PLM came in and pretended to be a child and then took it to TikTok to try and expose me for something I never did. I then had to go in, back myself up and record it all. And now I've got it. And do you know what? I never ever was going to bring this to TikTok, but here we go. It's more
I'm not
than
in
just
the
an
What he
intimate
does,
case of.
Best I can do
what he
is
does
put
make
up that I was the
excuses to get
14-year-old
him.
decoy, say that you, as soon as you noticed, you removed everything. You didn't.
Well, I did. And the thing is, I've tried to explain that to everyone. And, you know, look, at the end of the day, right, we're all on Clapper because it's an adults app. We can have open discussions about whatever we want to do on an adults app. And, of course, nobody wants a child on here. And if there was a case of a child to be on here, we'd get rid of them, right? But ultimately, it is an adults app. And we've proven that time and time again. But now, because of what, and I think how it was portrayed online, people are going, well, Lost is this and Lost is that, and he's a pedo and he allows kids in his group. Obviously, right, you've come in and you've shown a vulnerability on the app, yeah, which is that anyone can join.
Hasn't we?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm grateful now because everyone that tries to join my group chat has to show me either ID. Right, now that's the sick cunts that came into my group, and that sick bitch was part of them who came into my group and try and do this to everyone. So the fact that I recorded that has always been there for me to back myself. So when that sick bitch wants to come in again and try and chat shit, that's your friends I recorded. So come and just